I've just started this, which is going to be a unit. Oh, shut up. It's going to be a unit. They're the sides. Just some foam board. So that's the sides. And it's going to have a shelf in it. But before I do that, which I'll go through with you, let me just have a look. How I need to make sure that I can keep in the right place. Okay, now I just have to put this together. So I need the sides, plastic on the inside, paper on the outside. Sorry, I hope you're looking. Hope you can see. Oops. Oh, sorry, I was going to give you the measurements. Right, the shelf I've just cut at 10 centimetres long and 3 centimetres wide. The legs I've done at 4 centimetres width and 7 centimetres in height. That's that. I've got to put the shelf in, but the shelf does need cutting down, so I'm just going to measure this here. And that should fit in just there at the back. A little bit long. Now, let me just see. Yeah, that's how I want it to go. No, don't slide. I actually need another one, which I can just cut. Too long. Yeah. And this doesn't, I don't want this to look neat. It's not supposed to, and it will be getting painted. Put that on the bottom, I think. That's it. That's at the bottom. Like that. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm just going to put it back on it now. And I might have to put that on in 2 pieces. just cut that like that. Sorry, I hope you've seen that. Yeah. Right, we're going to paint it. But we're going to paint it black. Right, okay, I'm going to move this out of the way because I don't want to get that dirty. Just put that there for now. Okay. I'm actually just going to use a bit of that to put some black on. Now I'm going to make some books. Now, we sell all of this in the shop. All of it. All different leathers. Different colours. And they are in the shop. So what I'm going to do now is just make several books. Using these bits that I've got left. So just move that to one side. In fact, I'm going to cut it into a manageable piece. Sorry, make sure we get this in. So I'm going to make some smaller books. It's just using the foam board. And bits. You can even use fabric. You don't have to use this. We'll make that a book on its own. Right, so the glue gun's on. And the way I do them is, where's my ink? I'm just going to use, you can use them to match the book, but it doesn't matter. Little foam pad. Might need a bit of watering. Just add that. Take the book. This is just going to be a single one. And just colour 3 sides. That's all you need to do. Once you've done that, place the book. Glue it. So all I do is just go around like that onto the card, and then what I'm going to do is just fold that over like that. This is way too long for what I need. See, like that. It was a bit sticky, the thing, but just do that, and there you've made a book, right? And if it's going on a shelf, you don't need to cut it down at all, like I've just done, unless you've got too much fabric. But from that, we also do, we put emblems on, and lots of different things. Now, what you can do is what I do. A little dab of glue there, one there, one there, one there. Let that dry. Just put that somewhere to dry. And then when it's dry, I'll show you what you do with it. So here's another two we're going to do, like a double page. Let's see if we can get... No. Is that long enough for it? No. So 2 pages together. Again, you only need to do the 3 ends. And then we pop that onto the fabric. Glue it onto there. It doesn't matter which you do. Fold that over. We're going to glue that. A great way of making your own miniature books. And what you need to do, if you've never done miniatures, try them. Do a bookcase. You'll really, really enjoy it. I can guarantee it. Once you get used to them. Because they can be fidgety. Or fidgety, should I say. But I'm also going to do that with this one. Okay. Now that one's dry. What we do then, we can take some of the Inca Gold. Mine's drying up. And you just rub it on. Oops, not the flake. Like that. And you can also edge the books. Just to age them a little bit. Now, it depends whether you're going to have them laid down, stood up or whatever. I have them laid down in a pile. I do all sorts with mine. And it just ages them. So, like I say, I'm just going to... see the things we can put on there. Now, let me just have a look. So I have lots of different things in my collection. Look, just look at your charms. Because if you've got little tiny charms, like I've just found this one, but it's small enough to go on that, and then that can be the book at the top of a pile. So basically what I do, I get all my bits and odds and sods out, and I just play around, make several up. I'm just going to do that with that. It's dried, that needs sorting. Just straight away makes it look old. So I'm going to make a pile of books. I'm going to do them all like this. See? Actually, I'll leave that open. I can use the gold one as well. And I've got like this bronzy one. They've just dried. They need wetting. I actually didn't think they'd do that, to be honest. Well, this is copper one. Look at that. Right, all you do is you spray them. Just spray them. Right, I'm just going to wash my finger like that. So, let's get all these books made, first of all. Yeah, we've got 2 of these. Glue your 2 pieces together. Take your colour, because we're going to make them look old-ish. Sorry, only need to do 3 sides, don't we? You can't even do that. That darkens them more. And then we take the fabric. I've got that one to do. Hang on. Again, just put enough glue on to fasten it on. And fold that over. I'm going to cut it. Save that bit. But you see what I mean? They just look like books. Like that. Like old ledgers. Leave that to dry. Now, what I would do there is I would put that book on top like that. So I'm going to do that and glue that in. So that's going to go on my bookshelf. But you can still see this that I've done. See? And you've made yourself some books. Like that. And we just push them all together. Take the fabric. Like I say, I'm only using this because I'm going to be using different ones. Now, I want that to stick there. Oh, I didn't do the thingy, did I? But I will do. Never mind. No worries if you forget to do it and then you remember. Another thing I'm going to show you. Yeah, I think I will actually with this one. And that way we don't have to have that on show. So I'm just going to pull that back just to get the edge in. Because I forgot to do it. In fact, I'll just do it on there. Like that. Colour that in. Same with the bottom section. You can just mess about. In fact, the rougher you are with these, the better, to be honest, because then they look more genuine. Right, so all I'm going to do now is to make sure that that is equal there. Okay. And then, yeah. Cut this. Slightly different piece of leather, which I've got here. So I need to cut this really thin. And then what I do is I just glue that on the back. Turn that over. Like that. Wrap that over there. And then we can just tie that up. Like that. And then maybe cut that a little bit smaller. And you've got like a tied book. See? You can roll that back a bit, I would imagine. That's it. And then again, we can still do this with the back, leather bound. Leave that to dry. Oops, sorry. Leave it lent up against something to dry. Let's go back to this one that we did before. I'm just adding a touch of water to it. And then if you've got a little bit of scripture or something, you know, like old scripture, you can put in the middle of that. It's just play, because that's what it's all about. And I love to do it. Another thing you can do is fill the corners as well. Let that dry. Let's go back to this one. Just let that dry. Might put the silver one on actually. Like that. Discolour it a little bit. And then, like I say, I might want to put that book on there. So what I'm going to do just for now is a little bit of silver on there. Like that. And then I'm just going to join that book as well. Like that. Because they don't have to be straight. You don't want them. They're more natural looking like that. And that's how you do them. So what I'm going to do is get my little tabletop here, my little unit. I'll glue, paint all that, the rest of it. And I'm just going to show you what they look like. Now, I want mine there like that. And then I'm going to put those there as well. And then I can get a little lamp or something, and that's the start of my bookcase. The other thing I wanted to do as well, which I'm going to do, if I can find the right paper. Yeah, I've got some paper, and it's like the samples. You know when you go to the what's-it shop and get your samples? So I thought, you know what I can really do with some of those. So what I'm going to do is use some of them, and I'll show you why. Now I'm going to turn mine over, and I like the fact that they are, it doesn't matter that they're like that, they just look like map bus, you know what I mean, maps. Now where's my thing here? Let's just a bit more water on there. I'm going to have to clear my desk, it's getting on my nerves. Just to darken them a little bit on the ends. Like that. Turn them over and do the same. Right, and then what we need to do is we're going to rip them sides I'm on about. Darken the edges. And then what we do is, from the cleanest side, we roll. And then you just glue a little bit. Take your scissors and just curl the edge. Get your cleaner, just do that. At your sponge thing. Take your unit. Sorry, it's hard to do it this way. And then you can start to pile them up there, like that. And you've got some maps. We can have one slightly to the side like that. But do you see the effect you're getting? You can have books on here and whatnot. Go for it. Make your own lamps and everything. I just love the way they all look when you make little units. And I will come back and finish that off with you. But right now, I've had enough for today. I've been at it all day long and I'm tired. And I'm going to leave this here for tomorrow. And we shall finish that off. Oh no, before I go, let me just show you, because I love it to there we go, we'll use this. I've got some here. These are the sort of things you can do. Now, this is what I love, doing projects like this. So oh, let me get the pliers. So let's have a look. I might do the odd one. Right, okay. So now what we do is we shave them. Alright, now, so I just go get my pen, because I need a pen. So that's 2. Do that one a little bit more. But there's a pencil. There's a miniature pencil. Hope you can see that. I buy these thimbles because they are great. Don't matter whether they're metal, wooden or what.